Hello everybody and welcome back to Flashing Lights once again. Today we're going to be EMS, and it's been quite some time since I have been EMS in the game, and I don't know if there's been any changes or anything new added, so we're going to go ahead and explore that right now. We're going to, first off, we're going to go look and see what new vehicles they have. If there's any new vehicles, I'm not really sure. It has been a while. Okay, so we have the first responder at Crown Vic. The first responder, Ford Explorer, just your regular default ambulance, and we have a bigger one here. So we're just going to stick with the default little Ford E650, 450, whatever this is, and we're just going to continue with that. We're going to cancel that because we do already have a vehicle spawned. Alright, we're going to go ahead and check the back and see if anything new is back here, because it has been quite a while. So I don't know if anything has changed. Anything new here? Medic bag, stretcher, fracture kit, nothing there. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Technical items, just your cardiac monitor, still the same there. Additional items, fire extinguisher, traffic cones, and road flares. Spare tire is still unusable, so nothing really new there. Nothing new to account on that end. So we're going to go ahead and close our back doors here and get into the ambulance and go on duty. We are flying solo, which is not really ideal for an ambulance, but you know, it's all we got to work with. We're gonna go ahead and get out here and see what we can get into. We have a vehicle incident right off the bat. Go ahead and take that, see where that is at. Hopefully it pops up on the map. I have been having an issue where the map wasn't showing the call, so we're going to take a right here, and it's going to be all the way down toward the end in the kind of the desert area. That's not what I wanted to do. Go ahead and flick on our lights and siren and get out here and see if we can get to this accident. Hopefully everyone is okay. We're going to do the best we can, see if we can help these people out. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, evening, night, morning, whatever it is for you so far. It is finally not cold anymore. We had a cold front come through last week, and all week it was in the 30s and 40s and snowing, or it's not, I wish it was snowing, it was raining, not snowing. 30s and 40s, and it was raining, and it was cold. And I love the cold, but the way I see it is, if it's going to be cold, it might as well snow. But here in Texas, that is not really a thing that happens. Snow is not really a thing. Okay, we're going to be on scene. Looks like we're going to have a 2-vehicle MVA. Where we're going to have... Looks like we'll have one person. We're going to have one guy standing out. We're going to park our vehicle right here. Do we have one patient? Do we have anybody in the car here? We're just going to go ahead and inspect this. Okay. Looks like the gray car may have pulled out in front of the minivan. Items. We're going to go ahead and get our medic bag. Go out here and assess this patient here, head to toe. Breathing, pulse found, conscious, and possible neck injury. Go ahead and get a C-collar for him after we do inspections. Pulse found. Got radial pulses there. We do have a pedal pulse in the right leg. See if we can get a pedal pulse in the left. Do have a pedal pulse there. Right click. And we're going to cancel this. Pick up our... Wait, can we... In the right, use a med bag. I know, I'm trying to pick the med bag up. Whoa, I just pulled a flashlight out. I have no idea how I did that. I don't know how I did that, but, okay. I didn't even know it was a thing. Oh. A flashlight using E. I did not know that. The more you know. Go ahead and put a C-collar on this patient. Request transport or grab a stretcher. So we're going to go ahead and grab the stretcher and get this patient loaded into the back of the ambulance. I've had an issue. I played one game earlier to kind of get back into the swing of things, and I had an issue where I couldn't get the stretcher to load the patient for some reason. So we're going to see if it'll work this time. And it... Okay, I don't know if this is going to work or not. There we go. It worked this time. See, it wouldn't do it last time. I kept telling me to grab a medic bag for some reason. It would say pick up, but when I try to pick the patient up, it would say grab your med bag, which made no sense to me because I already did my initial assessment. So Okay, so looks like they are good here. They're not being very scene safe with their lights all off, so our imaginary paramedic is going to do his assessment in the back while we drive. And it is not life-threatening, so we are not going to go code 3 to the hospital. We're going to go ahead and transport this patient, code 1, to the hospital and get him taken care of. And a lot of people have not really asked me, but I've seen a lot of people that play this game and they'll go, okay, I gotta figure out how to get around. Okay, it's over here. They play this game and they'll take patients that have, you know, a broken bone or a non-life-threatening injury, and you know they'll go lights and sirens to a hospital, which obviously it is a game, yes, but in real life, on a lot of calls, on 90% of your calls that you get, we don't go lights and sirens to the hospital. Your main reasoning for calls to go code to the hospital with the patient would be like if they're having an active heart attack, of course, if you're doing CPR in the back of the ambulance, if they are having an active stroke, you know, things like that, or would be reasons why you would go code 3 to a hospital. But in something like this, you know, we can do a lot in the back of an ambulance. So in a situation like this, you know, we could get a line going. If the guy's unconscious and he's bleeding, we could bandage his wounds. We could get some IOs in and get fluids going, and you know, get him in in a lot better shape than when he came into the ambulance. We're gonna get him. Oh, I got a yawn. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to yawn straight into the mic. As soon as I started talking, I yawned. I'm a little tired. I just got off of work. Just got home from working. It was an interesting shift, to say the less. Those 48-hour shifts do get the best of you sometimes. Oh, look at that. We got another vehicle incident. We're going to go ahead and take that as well. If we keep getting vehicle accidents, we will probably not accept them to kind of get a more wider range of calls. Oh, gosh. I can explain. You didn't see nothing. Oh, we might want to see where it's at. Okay, we're going to take a left here, and it's going to be, looks like it's going to be on the interstate. So we're going to follow this road all the way down and see what's going on here. If you guys have not purchased flashing lights, it is, whoa! What I was saying, if you guys have not purchased flashing lights, it is on Steam, and it is, this thing won't turn worth a crap. I had that turned all the way and it would not turn. I guess I better slow down. I am keyboard catting it. But if you guys have not purchased this game, it is on Steam. I believe it is, I think it's either $15 or $20, I can't remember. But the devs are very active. They are updating things every day. They are putting roadmaps out for future updates, you know, all the time. They are listening to the community. They are taking feedback from the community, and it's just great to see a game where devs aren't just releasing a game not finished and then just abandoning it to never be seen or heard from again. So it is nice to have a game like this that has such good potential, and also to have devs that are listening to the community and taking their feedback as well. We're going to be arriving on scene here. Looks like we got the fire department already on scene with their lights off. We are going to park up here, which is what you would normally do in a situation like this. You'd park in the very front of all of the vehicles off to the side. That way you are more protected, because you don't want to be in the very back where that fire truck is and be loading a patient and a car smack right into you, because that has happened here. We have had an incident where, this was a long time ago, where a medic was loading a patient into the back of the ambulance on an interstate, and he was crushed by a car and killed. It was a very sad deal. Go ahead and inspect this patient. We have breathing, pulse, conscious, possible neck injury. Put a C-collar on her. We need more people. We need more people. Inspect this back. Inspect the left arm. We got radial pulses. We do have pulses. We got pedal pulses. Pedal pulses in both legs. Okay. We're going to go and right click here, grab a neck collar, place that on the patient, and we're going to pick up our bag and go on to the next one. Because this is an MCI event here. Whoa, buddy. Now that is why you put a big ass fire truck in the way. So when cars fly up and don't pay attention, they hit the fire truck and not the people. Because it's going to take a lot to move a big fire truck like that. So we... Conscious, pulse found, neck injury, of course. You would expect a neck injury from a vehicle accident of this caliber. We got pedal pulses here, there, radio pulses here. Alright, we're going to close this out, and get some bandages, neck collar. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab our bag, go on to the next patient. How many patients do we have? 3. Inspect patient, head to toe. Breathing, pulse found, conscious, neck injury, of course. Pulse found. Pulse there. Back down to the pedal pulses. We're good there. Good there. And let's see what we got here. And we're good there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab our C-collar. Place C-collar on there. And I think we'll go ahead and request transport for this patient because she is kind of in the back. Request transport for her. Alright. Ambulance will take it from here. We're going to go ahead and request... Wait till that ambulance comes and picks her up and leaves because I don't want to have a cluster of people. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and load my patient up. I can only carry one patient at a time. In a pinch, in a situation, you could carry... Oh, we have another patient on the ground. They're on the ground over there. I didn't even see him. Go ahead and load this one up since we're already here with the stretcher. We'll get her loaded into the ambulance and one of our medics, or the medic, will go ahead and start working on her. And we're going to grab our medic bag. I didn't even see that patient. See, this is what you got to do. You got to be very vigilant when you're on scenes like this. Because you have to make sure you find all patients. Breathing, pulse found, and unconscious. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get an ambulance for this guy because he is a priority. There, pulse there. Pulse there. Oh, we got a bone fracture in the left arm, right arm. Possible radius ulna fracture, possibly, or humerus fracture. Okay. Use defibrillator to check heart rate. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put a neck collar. Grab our bag. Let's go grab a defibrillator, or cardiac monitor, as we call it. Technical defibrillator. Go ahead and place some leads on him. Alright. Oh, mother of pearl. I have to go... Is there a way you can just drop these? I guess not. I wish you could just remove clothing without having to have your medic bag. While I have this medic bag, I am going to call an ambulance for this patient. Oh, not that patient. Not that patient. I already took that patient. Request transport for that patient. Alright. They're going to take over for that one. Grab this bag. And we're going to inspect the patient again. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Close. Looks like that's it. Grab our bag. I keep pressing E. I didn't even realize the flashlight was a thing. Okay, they're going to take that patient away. We are going to grab back our defibrillator or cardiac monitor. And we're going to check this patient. We're going to place a 3-lead ECG on him. There. And there. Like we have a normal sinus there, from what I see. And use a fracture kit. Remove all. Cancel that. He's good. Grab a... What is happening there? Alright, goodbye firefighter. We don't need you anyways. That was mean. We do need him. We need a fracture kit. It's taking way too long. Way too long. And place it there. And we're good to go. Oh no. Oh no. We can't pick it up. Alright, whatever. I hope we can grab our med bag. We can. Okay. We're gonna request transport for this man. Request transport. Ambulance is en route. They'll take it from here. Can we grab our bag this time? Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and wait for that ambulance to take him so I can get my bag back. Because I don't know exactly how that's gonna work. Just crashing into people. What are you doing? Hey, just come on over here. Come on. Come on. At least the ambulance AI is a little better than a GTA AI. I mean, I guess, maybe a little bit. This police parking is kind of awkward. It's just weird. Alright, he's got him. Now we can pick up our bag. And we can transport our patient. Okay, I'm just pushing that police officer. That's legit. Okay, we are good to go. I'm going to go and do one more final sweep. Make sure I did not miss anybody. Patient 1, patient 2, 3. Is there anybody else? Do not believe there is anybody else. Okay. They're going to take care of all that. And we're going to take our patient to the ER. Alright, we are pulling into the ER. And we're going to unload our patient. Item, stretcher, and there we go. Grab our stretcher. And we're going to move our patient here. And hopefully what would be really cool is if they would eventually, once they get, as you guys saw in the previous video where I did a tour of the new map, they had a lot more interiors on that map. So I'm kind of curious if they're going to keep this map and update this one, or if they're going to just get rid of this map altogether and just go to the new map. I'm not really sure. But if they do keep this map, it would be cool to see some updates to interiors on that. Okay, well, that patient's dropped off. Saved another life. And we're going to be back on duty. Ready for some more calls. So I'm going to go a vehicle incident. We're not going to do another vehicle incident because we've just done 2 of those. So we're going to kind of hang out here and do our report and wait for some more calls to come out. Okay, so now we're going to be heading out to a hit and run, possible bone fracture. Excuse me. We're going to see where this is at. It is just down the street here. So we're going to make our way down here. So we got a hit and run with possible bone fracture at address green tag, call ID 3001. There it is. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. So we're going to get up here and see what all... Turn our siren off because we're almost on scene here. Do we have law enforcement on scene? We do not. It would be nice to have law enforcement on scene here, but, you know, we can't always have the best of everything. This lady looks like she is plumb wasted. Inspect the person to see if they can be transported to the hospital. Be nice if we had some law enforcement. Be cool if you can call backup, but I don't think that's an option. Hello. Inspect patient. What is that? A pulse found. Breathing, pulse found, conscious. Breathing, pulse found. Pulse found, possible fracture to the left arm. Pedal pulse there, and we have pulses there. Okay, so now we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and put a C-collar on her. Grab our bag. We're going to go ahead and put a fracture kit on her, on that arm, but stabilize it before we move her. Okay, we're going to stabilize this arm before we do anything else. That way we don't injure it further and cause her more pain. Alright, we're going to pick up our bag. Now that our patient is inspected, everything is good to go. We're going to grab our stretcher. Alright, we're going to grab our stretcher. We're going to haul booty over there and load her up next to this drunk lady that law enforcement just so happens to not want to come and take care of. I don't know what her deal is. What is your deal, lady? Are you the one that hit her, or did you witness it? And we're like, what's going on with you? I don't know what her issue is. She So just stand there for eternity until she despawns. Because we're not going to get any cops here. Alright. So now, our medic is going to be back there taking care of that patient, and we're going to transport her code 1 to the ER. But I do like the game at night. It is quite nice. That is a red light. It is quite nice at night. It's green now. Go. But anyways, like I was saying before, it will be cool once they get this new map finished. They add AI and cars and callouts and all that cool, good jazz. We're just gonna run red lights because I don't care right now. And we're going to be arriving on scene at the hospital to drop off our patient. And don't mind my bad driving. I am using a keyboard. Close the door. Close the door. Alright. Check on our medic, make sure he did everything he needs to do before we pull her out. So he said we are good to go. He's going to help us unload this patient. We're going to grab him. A medic on one side, me on the other, and we are going to run into a pole. Go into the ER and safely unload her. Just like that. Just like that. And that puts us up to 1556 on the points. And there we go. A successful run. A successful patient delivered to the ER with no further complications. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Flashing Lights. I hope you guys did enjoy as I drive out into the street, not even looking left or right. Get stable here. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Flashing Lights EMS. If you guys want to see some more, let me know down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe with the bell so you do not miss on a future video. If there's anything else you want to see, any other games or videos or anything you want to see on the channel in the future, please leave me a comment down below on what game you would like to see, and I will take a look at it and see if it's something I'm interested in. Like I said, I have a new computer being built, so once the new computer is built, there will be a lot better content coming out. I'm kind of limited with what I can play, record, and stream, things like that with the hardware that I have now on my computer. But hopefully by the end of the year, maybe sooner, I'm just being optimistic that I can get my new computer completely finished and built, and we won't have to worry about frame issues or anything like that. But I do thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Flashing Lights, and we'll see you next time. Take care.